Hello everyone, this is Rajat from Rayn Studios. So, a few days back, Apple has released its new OS, Mac OS Mojave for everyone to use. And in this video, I would like to tell you my honest review about this latest iteration of Mac OS from a developer's point of view and what I actually like or dislike about this operating system and how effective it is from a perspective of app development. So let's dive right into my MacBook and see what it is all about.
Subscribe to Rayn Studios YouTube channel in order to learn more about software development. Also make sure to click the bell icon in order to be notified whenever a new content is available on the channel. So right after you are done with the update and you log into the system for the very first time, you get to see this new option about selecting a theme for the system. So you get two options. The first one is the normal whitish theme and the new option is this darker theme. So obviously I selected this darker theme, and as you can see that most of the applications now are darker in shade and the toolbar is having these brighter options. So this sort of interface actually looks very similar to our code editors or IDEs we developers use all the time. So from a developer's perspective, it does look similar to the environment we are already used to. So I think that it is quite good for developers because now we can feel right at home even when we are not programming. And in my personal opinion, I actually like this theme. So let's talk about the application load up timings and performance and app switching. So I think that application load up timings as far as Xcode and Android Studio are concerned have increased by a little amount. So earlier I was able to launch these applications quickly, but now although those applications launch quickly, but I think that it is slower as compared to earlier times when I was not having this Mojave update. Also, I was able to run both Android Studio and Xcode along with both Android and iOS emulators side by side, as I have already demonstrated on one of my video. But after this Mojave update, I am actually having troubles running all of these things together. The system slows down quite a lot, but you have to consider this thing that I am actually trying to push the limits here. You cannot be working simultaneously on Xcode and Android Studio, right? Practically, in practical scenarios, nobody is going to do that, but I am just load testing my system. So I was doing these things, and sometimes things get very slow and sometimes they crash as well. So this is a sort of a new problem which I am having after Mojave update, but I don't really consider it as a real problem which is going to affect my workflow, because at any point of time I am going to be working on a single IDE, and that would be one out of Android Studio or Xcode. I won't be working on both Android Studio and Xcode simultaneously. So that is an impractical situation, but I am trying to push the limits here just to see like how performant my system is after this Mojave update. So technically this Mojave update has made my system slower than how it was with that High Sierra OS update. I can switch between this Xcode and Android Studio seamlessly, but this is slower than that High Sierra thing. So here I have got Android Studio, Xcode and Experience Design running side by side simultaneously, and I can switch between these through application seamlessly, although the emulators are not running. So like you can work efficiently even after this Mojave update, and I think I have opened like everything which I need in order to design and develop an application apart from an emulator. So I can launch an emulator quickly as well, and system would be performant enough to work with, but still it is actually slower than the system with an high Sierra update. So as you can see that the simulator has already started loading, so it is still performant. So although the system is slower as compared to the Sierra update, it is still quite performant. I can still breeze through these applications. So I have tested this machine with an external display, and on the external display I was watching some YouTube video in like real time, because I was playing a real time stream on the external display, and then I was coding on Xcode on this screen, I mean the laptop's screen. So the system was quite performant while using Chrome on one monitor and Xcode on other monitors. From that perspective, the Mojave update is quite good. I did not actually experience any sort of slowdown in that scenario. Also, they have launched this one exciting feature which I certainly adore, is this one. So you can launch your application like Pages or text editor or other things, and then you can create a document and create any document, and here you can right click and use this scan document button or take photo button. It is going to launch the camera on your iPhone, and then you can snap a photo, and as soon as you are done with taking the photograph, it is going to be embedded right into your document as you are seeing here. So this is the photograph I just took from my iPhone, and it is readily available inside my document, and I can do whatever with this photograph. This is quite an interesting feature in this Mojave update, and I certainly am in love with this feature because I think I am going to go crazy on this feature. I am going to use it for everything. So that is it, guys. That was my review about this macOS Mojave update from a developer's point of view. So in case you are thinking about updating your system, which technically you should, with this Mojave update, you have got your answers even before updating your system. In case you have any more doubts about this Mojave update from a developer's point of view, make sure to leave a comment on this video and share your experiences with the community as well, in case you have some peculiar experiences with this Mojave update. In case you are new here, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I talk about software development and other development related issue on this channel, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up in case you enjoyed what you saw. So this is your guy Rajat Saxena signing off. Take care. Bye bye.